right?
He beat the Moon about a year ago. Ringler's been steadily on the grind. I mean, he's someone who he's gone to like all the summits and has been steadily improving, but Ices might be a tough matchup for Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to find out.
Here we go, into game 1. Do you think Nintendude will mercilessly wobble?
All he did wrong there was do a nair.
That's my answer.
He hit Nana with a nair, and he's dead for that.
So here's what's interesting to me, right? Nintendude played Ices at a very, very, very top level for a number of years. Took sets off of Mangle a bunch of the time, Pichu King. I think he got close to Armada once or twice. Anyway, and then he switched away from Ices for some reason.
Yeah, played Marth.
And I wonder, I guess I assumed that the reason was that he just like wasn't having fun or like didn't want to like just wobble or whatever. So if you come back to Ices, I was wondering, like, I wonder if it's coming back to Ices to play like a more Fly Amanita style, like maybe he's integrating what he learned in his Marth journey.
Scar, what I'm looking at right now,
this is merciless wobbling.
It does not remind me of Fly Amanita very much.
No, it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. But I had a question. So
oh, snap. That works.
Wow.
He just walked into his punch.
Wow. Nicely done by Ringler. I mean, that must feel good.
Uh-oh.
You know what I mean? Even if you got wobbled twice, you got to feel pretty good about that big punch.
If he can separate them and maybe keep them above him, he's got to keep them separated. It's still Ice Climbers.
Yeah.
Can he back air the Nana? She's dead already? Okay.
We'll see.
This should be a good... Ringler has to run away with the stock. He can't get all this extra credit taken.
Oh, and no punish. I feel like he could have slid off and up aired, but,
but
maybe not.
DK has no options coming down at all.
Yeah, yucky.
If you've never seen DK's down air, it's a pretty terrible move. Oh, he could have up aired, but he wanted extra damage.
Yeah. Oh, grab the ledge. Nintendude just tournament winnering. We got a little bit of a scuffle. Yeah.
Tournament jumps are underrated.
I think that was a 0 charge neutral B.
But Nintendude's playing pretty patient, just spacing back airs, knows when to find a grab here.
Yeah.
He can make solo Popo stocks last a while.
Yeah, he's done, I think, 100 damage with solo Popo.
Yeah, he has. Wow, and he's going to take the stock, just beating, and I think Ringler went for up B out of shield.
I was about to say, up B out of shield, a move that I straight up do not understand.
Well, it's really good, but it's not quite as fast as like Samus's up B. So he got hit in the startup, it looked like.
Yeah, and there was another time where he did up B and like just the hitbox didn't, what's the word? Just didn't make it through.
Yeah.
I don't know where the hitbox is.
It's like above him, it's kind of weird. Uh-oh, that's a jab reset.
Yeah, that's it. Game 1 going to Nintendude, 3 wobbles.
Ringler's gonna have to shake it off. I mean, this feels like a tough matchup for DK. DK feels like he specializes versus maybe Spaceys and Marth and mostly Captain Falcon.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
isn't that interesting? It's like DK gets destroyed by Falcon, but also kind of really likes the matchup.
Yeah. I mean, he just has combo potential versus all the top tiers. It's not as if those are still good matchups for him. They're pretty bad, but he's gonna go right back to Battlefield. See if he can avoid getting wobbled. Literally almost got grabbed in the first second there. And yeah, if you can actually grab Popo, that is not a bad option. Traditionally, people don't really grab Ice Climbers because you might get Nana and get punished. But the thing is, if they're both walking forward, you can actually select. Like you'll get the Popo, you know, if you just try to grab both of them and they're running forward.
I didn't know that. Why is that true?
Because Popo's a little bit in front of Nana, you know, until they get synced up and then they're at the same.
Nice to break out of that, the reverse down air re-grab setup, so wobble setup. I get hit by that a lot.
Uh-oh. Wow, that's a chain grab there?
That sucks.
That looked like a chain grab.
Yeah. Well, that's tough.
I just want to see how Ringler can find these back airs and just separate them. Uh-oh, I don't like that. Oh, he has no punish for when they go center stage on recovery.
Yeah, he's kind of getting a little bit, little messed up here. You could see when a player starts throwing blows. You know what I mean? They're just kind of like flailing a little bit.
A little bit desperate for hits.
Yeah. Oh, missing a... That's a tough way to die, missing a waveland.
And DK is such a large character. I don't know if he can smash GI out of down throw down air.
Is production showing?
Yeah, they're
the
showing player
ads
cams.
just like... Oh, it's player cams?
Yeah, they're showing player cams.
I see.
They're showing anything but wobbling.
I think it's that's clever. Just get a little bit of a vibe. Wonder if we should get like an ultra animation for wobbling.
Yeah.
You just play cut away and play the cinematic.
Can we No, we can't do that. But can we?
You can't do that, but we can have production have like a video.
Can we play a 5-second GIF?
Yeah, 5-second GIF of like ice climbers doing some.
Of ice climbers doing a really sick handoff combo.
Yeah. I was just, in Street Fighter, you know what I'm talking about? Like how when Ryu's doing his ultra, like it kind of zooms the camera in or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
You could have like just an anime ice climbers getting pumped up GIF that we cut to.
Well, production can work on this.
Yeah.
We'll talk after the stream.
Yeah. That was pretty dope.
Oh.
It was like reverse weak hit nair.
Yeah, but
immediately comboing into up air.
But then he dropped the whole tech chase by dash attacking on accident, which might be the worst move in the game. Donkey Kong's
dash attack.
He has some bad moves.
Oh, no shield. Ugh. Yeah. All right. Well, Ringler getting that's
wow. I feel like no matter what happens, he can get chain grabbed. No matter where he goes, he can get chain grabbed. He's such a large character.
Yeah.
Poor
Tough set. Tough set for Ringler.
Yeah.
But Nintendude back in action.
He's back in business.
With his main character and the devastating maneuver known as wobbling.
He's putting the band back together, and it's a 2-person band. Popo and Nana. Oh, man.
Chief and backup.
I mean, we do have a lot of ices at this tournament. We have Shoot At, Army.
Yes.
We have a lot of guys. There's a bunch of ones that I don't know because that's how that character works. I've never heard their names, but they'll beat me in tournament easily.
That's right.
And wobbling is enabled.
Did you enter?
Yes, I have to play in 20 minutes with no warm-up.
Nice.
So I'm going to get wobbled
Do you have to play an ice climber?
I don't know.
We'll see. What's your, I have a question from Twitter. What's your mental routine between sets? You have one? Just keep your mind blank.
I would have one. I wish I could have one. But commentating and playing, you really have no time. And
what about when you were in the thick of things? When you were Lovage 805, the player? You didn't even know what the microphone was.
I think you just got to practice friendlies a lot more back then.
Yeah, there were a lot more friendlies, that's true.
It was just the venues were a lot smaller, or less players, I should say, but there's still a lot of setups.
I do remember I used to try to visualize, one thing I remember pretty clearly for some reason is if I shield Marth's forward smash, if I'm really fast, I can just knee punish pretty much every time. If I shield not like max spacing tipper, like I would try to visualize, okay, I know what character my opponent plays, like what stages do I want, what stages do I hate, and what are kind of those, what annoys me and what do I do about it? Like I used to just think about that stuff.